What's up? It's your boy Carcino here, man, and let's talk. They have been denying me for going live for a long time. I don't know what's happening here. That's how crazy it's been today. Boy, they have really done a number on all of this. Welcome to One Crack News. For those of y'all who don't know, yeah, they just went extra level on my main page. I don't know what's going on. But anyway, thanks, young Iverson. Yes, I did. Now, I told you a lot of stuff that you've been seen in that movie. I was basically telling you the whole movie live before the stuff was even taking place. Listen, this is what's happening right now. And people need to be concerned with all the regulations that's coming down on tech, on the tech world, the tech giants out here. There's a lot of things being shook up behind the scenes. NASDAQ dropped like 1.2%. And that is the worst day they've had since what, October 15th? I think when they dropped like 17 points, like what they did, like 0.17 or something. Facebook, Amazon, Netflix, and basically they all dropped their shares. They all dropped. Twitter fell to drag the index lower as well. And you see, Twitter CEO, they got Jack Dorsey, and then Sheryl Sandberg is for Facebook. They testified in front of Congress addressing that online election meddling and how to stop the abuse on social platforms. Because of this abuse that people are taking on social platforms, when you got these corporate executives dragging to Congress, that makes market people very nervous when they seeing them go to Congress. You see, everybody's hearing concerns about regulations in the tech industry. That's why you're seeing the market take more of a wait and see approach with the stocks. So when you see all this stuff dropping, people are waiting to see. This is the way they're trying to find control over social media. Too much freedom. See, the Justice Department is coming down on people like YouTube, Facebook, Netflix. They want to put their hand on everybody's neck. Anything with freedom, can't have it. Thanks, Mr. Moore. I appreciate it. Always showing love. I respect that. All stocks dropped. Yeah, that's a lot going on to all the tech companies, all the social media sites. Netflix dropped 6.2%. Amazon and Microsoft dropped 2%. Facebook and Twitter dropped 2.3% and 6.1% for Twitter. And I tried to put this information out to you guys earlier, and I was being blocked. I couldn't even get on. You see, the threat of the tech being the target of regulation, that stuff is real. They got a pretty good run in tech, but I think what you're getting is a rotation out of tech and into other names and stuff. That's why things have lagged. People have got a concern whenever Congress is involved in the U.S. and Canadian officials meeting behind each other, people's backs, discussing differences and secure a future on trades. And yeah, see, that's not a good idea. They're trying to get this free trade act going. Well, all of this was going to come to a head because when things are running, when it seems like there's no control, they have too many people doing a lot and it's messing up. They have no control over it. This could mess up their economy. There's too many people on YouTube that was making money beforehand. It was a free for all. People were actually using it as a second term of income. It was helping families. They had to find a way to cripple it in certain areas. Well, the stocks of the tech is going to go down. The Trump administration, they could oppose tariffs on additional $200 billion in Chinese goods as early as this week. So the tensions between the U.S. and China keep a lid on all the stocks gains for most of the years. Investors, they trying to assess potential impact on the global economy right now. So you can think that too. That's also a major problem when it comes to stock. But when it comes to the tech world, people are going to hold back when they see people going into Congress. So you guys are not aware of these people because you go on the platform. You're not aware of what's actually happening when these guys are walking and having meetings up in Congress. But stockholders do. They do care. Why didn't Google show up to the hearing today? Well, that's Google. Well, see, the thing is, all of this is going to come. Trump's, they're putting pressure on the rest of the world to come to terms with Trump's demands. He wants a fairer bilateral trade. The risk is that Trump policies are going to be like more widespread, and that's going to open doors for market crisiting that people don't want to see at all. Then you got the Canada's, they doing the NAFTA trade talks and all that stuff. So policies of boosting the U.S. economy is mostly tech. So Facebook and Twitter are the ones that are mainly in the hot seat. That's why they were there more than Google. Facebook and Twitter, They want to see more regulations being put on Facebook and Twitter. Well, when you got corporate executives dragged into Congress, it makes more the market is made more nervous. And the chief strategist Pavlik noted that during the hearing it raised concerns over tighter regulations. I told you guys that the market tones have changed, and it's a lot of problems for everybody. Yeah, but Twitter and Facebook, they want to get more control over. Jack Dorsey is the CEO of Twitter. Facebook CEO Sheryl Sandberg, they testified in front of Congress addressing online election meddling and how to stop abuse on social platforms. You see, Facebook and Twitter were used in the meddling thing. That's why they had Mark Zuckerberg sitting there. Now they got Sheryl Sandberg sitting there. She's the COO of Facebook. You got Jack Dorsey there, CEO of Twitter. They want to make sure that they have more control from Russian hackers or anybody else that wants to come into play. But this is a domino effect. Netflix is losing stock and dropping because of other programming with Amazon and other things. A lot of people are not, you know, just using Netflix. A lot of people are using YouTube TV. Not me, but other people are using YouTube TV. It's cheaper than cable. A lot of companies are coming with packages to benefit the cable company or benefit the individual, where you can just pay for the channels that you want, not the ones that you don't want to see. So that's where we are right now. Jeff Sessions from the Justice Department is the one that's in charge right now of, he's going to meet with the state attorneys late in September, and they're going to discuss more about tech companies. So if you have stock in tech companies, be concerned. You can, you're going to weather the storm. I'm quite sure it's going to come back, but this is, you know, this might be hurting the competition and intentionally stifling the free exchange on ideas. So I'm for some regulations. Like some things, there's too much on Facebook. It's too much craziness. Like it's too much spam on Facebook. I believe it's a lot on. It's not as much as I've seen on Twitter. More than I've seen on Facebook. Facebook got a major problem. People making clone accounts, all kind of stuff going on. Instagram's gonna follow the same format, and I've told people that Instagram is really out of control. All the stuff that's been put on there, they're trying to do more regulations now than anything. But they seem to only be concerned about music. I don't be on Facebook that much. The only time somebody sees something on Facebook from me is when it comes from my Instagram. So other than that, though, I'm good. I'm out. We'll chat again later.